So, things have been pretty interesting in my life as of right now. So, I do not have a therapist anymore. And it's not because I was released from therapy, it was because my therapist was leaving and the the waiting time to see my former psychiatrist would have taken 2 weeks. And I can't wait for that. So I'm actually going to another psychiatrist starting tomorrow. I have my intake appointment, and um, which is basically where they ask you a whole bunch of questions about your mental health status, I guess you could say. And depending on how you answer it, it could be very in depth or it could be very brief. From my experience, it usually takes about an hour. Um, that's just how it is. So, the reason why I can't wait is because the dissociation that I was talking about last video, it has gotten worse. It's been going on every day. If I'm stressed, I get a headache and the voices in my head get very loud, and then I tense up. Um, I get dizzy, and then there's a whole bunch of memory loss. So, hopefully, this new psychiatrist, I have to get used to saying that. This new person may help with all of this. And I need a diagnosis pronto because I need to know how to deal with this. I need to figure out coping mechanisms and stuff like that. Now, on the therapy front, I don't necessarily think I need therapy right now. I've learned how to cope, I've learned coping mechanisms, coping skills. Um, I know what to do and what not to do. Um, it's basically um, common sense, but when you have a disorder, when you have bipolar disorder or schizophrenia or any other disorder, you kind of realize that you're not thinking with common sense, and it's kind of like having someone tell you the common sense, and you're like, oh, that's right. Um, but my therapist who was leaving, she really did help me. And I've grown so much. They had goals in therapy, and I I think I reached three of the goals. So that was in the in the time stamp of like a year. Yeah, like a year. Maybe even a year and a half, but that's really remarkable. Um, but there were some things that I really didn't care for in that facility. For example, I basically found out yesterday that I was considered a supposed burden a new um, on my new psychiatrist. Not the one that I'm going to be seeing tomorrow, but the psychiatrist that was handling my case, who was relatively new to my case. Um, he had a full caseload, and for some reason, he accepted me. So they like forced me to be a part of his caseload, and it's it's jacked up. It really is jacked up. But I'm glad I've left there. I'm so glad. Um, what else? Um, but I almost went to the hospital because of how bad the dissociation was. It was and is really bad. Like, I can't go out in public. I can't go to the grocery store, and either the crowds will stress me out or something I can't find will stress me out and I dissociate right then and there. And I don't remember anything. It's gotten to the point to where I look back on yesterday and I can't remember what happened yesterday. I remember bits and pieces, but not the entire thing. I can't remember what I ate, what I said, what I did. I can guess that I fell asleep. That usually stops the dissociation, but who wants to sleep their life away? My quality of life is shit. Let's just say that. I it's hard because I used to be the one that was most active in school. At one point I was in band, jazz band, I was in a musical, I was doing volleyball, like all of these things. And I'm a go getter and I like being outside and I like doing all these things. But it's like I can't do it anymore. And that is frustrating. I have had nights where I've cried myself to sleep. Um, I haven't really even gone to the gym, which is sad. Um, because I have to take care of myself with all of my mental illnesses and my physical illnesses. Every doctor keeps telling me exercise is key. Um, I don't know what to do. Um, but I'm going to see the psychiatrist tomorrow. Hopefully, I get answers. That's all I need are answers. And I hope that I can find them so that I can work on what needs to be worked on. Um, Now, I'm not sure if this is true, but I was told that this psychiatrist is also a psychologist. They do both, apparently. I don't know if that's true. If it is, then whoa, I might actually be doing therapy. Um, but it's just a thought. I just want to update you guys, and I felt like making a YouTube video. Um, yeah. So, if you liked my content, like, comment, subscribe. Um, I post videos whenever I feel like it. I try and do one a week. That's the thing. I try and do one a week. So, yeah, I shall see you later. Bye.